Shit Talker Black. Now I'm going to show some more of the codes. This is more so the beginning of the codes. What I did yesterday, those was like the end of the codes. And this is more so like the beginning of the codes. See if I can make it bigger. See, Jonah, Montenegro, Bitina, Jenkins, and Cancer. What I do? Project hosting. Now, it's Amy. She knows about the hosting. She can talk about it. Maybe I can get on the phone and somehow record her talking about it. But here's my name, Bitina Jenkins. There's Cancer and there's Jonah. You see? Good project hosting. And as I said, Amy knows about the hosting, but this is to track the dick and Google code. There's my name, Bitina, Cancer, Jenkins, and Jonah. I did this already. David Miscavige, Bitina Jenkins, and lung cancer. See, if you know who your saboteurs are, it makes it a lot easier for you to find them. There's David, you see? And here it says machine casino conditions including lung cancer, chronic. And there's my name. Now on my YouTube page, there's something else where people can put you in a circle, kind of like a Facebook page, I guess. And there was someone had me in that circle, and it had coffee on it. I did a video of that, and it had coffee on it. And I wonder why was the coffee there. This says coffee and fashion. But here we have lung cancer. Miscavige's car that they concluded were left by the GPS system. Wow. And then there's my name. Let's read it. Can you put it on the scales, please? One prostate cancer risk. Very good. They suggest the drug was definitely a game changer in lung cancer. By fentanyl, something indicate that authorities found marks on the underside of Miscavige's car that they concluded were left by GPS system. Well, don't know what all that means, but maybe that's how they're going to catch his ass. Headline news, 27th of April, 2016. See? And this is around the time that I was very sick. 15-minute news. Know the news. Scientology. David Miscavige's father speaks out. Now pay attention to this part right here where it says father, because later on down the line in these codes, I will have to decode a name, and it will be dealing with a father. That will lead back to David Miscavige. Okay, this is his father. Someone to blame. Someone to sack. Why local government is a failed state. Here we have Simon Jenkins. Now, Simon is in the Bible. And the name that I'm going to trace back to father will be also a name in the Bible. The composer, Jeff Richmond. And that could be because a lot of the things I did in Richmond, California, Amy was reminding me of it. But to talk about it now will make the video too long and also may go in another direction. I just want to show the code that April 27th, 2016, and David Miscavige, and there's my name, Tina. And when I go further down, there's lung cancer and me. I have videos talking about Church of Scientology and me. So David Miscavige wanted to be funny and put lung cancer and me. Now, this is another one I did. And here's my name, Jenkins. It says, one said, I can't believe she had cancer and got all clear last month. And the players union, but Jenkins said he nevertheless took it over the counter. So our former 49ers kicker, David Akers, and current San Francisco returned. People who are at risk for lung cancer with annual low-dose CT scan. And I did have a low-dose CAT scan. I hope you could see that. But anyway, here's my name, Jenkins, David, and lung cancer. And that's all I need. But the way they put the codes in, I can't explain it. I really don't know if Amy can explain it into depth where you can understand it. It's just that when Amy began to show this to me, I already was doing codes like the science of I'm a biff. But Amy showed me a paper that she found, and this is how she knew it was codes, because it had her name, her mom's name, her brother's name, her son's dad's name, her mom's address. It just had a lot of things on the paper about him. And so I asked Amy to let me see the paper. And when she did, my eyes went straight to tornado. And I'm like, what does this paper have to do with tornado? But it was dealing with Jonah, matranga, and Amy. And then Amy, she told me about the codes. And the next day, she took me somewhere where we can get on the computers. And I was on the computer researching other things. I went outside. When I came back in, Amy asked, did I research what she asked me to? I said, no, not yet. She said, go do it. And I did. So I put in Jonah matranga and tornado 526. That is an old YouTube page of mine. And it came up, where did you go? And for a while it stung me, because it's like the computer was asking me, where did I go? And in my mind I said, motherfucker, you know where I went. Because by now I know that they can see everything I do, they can hear everything I think, and they see what I see. I know that by then. Here again we have David, cancer lung, and Jenkins. It indicates and it's frightened. And here we have David, Jenkins, and lung cancer again. And then Favor's birthdays, but I don't know if I got that part or not. Yes, I did. So now we go down to famous birthdays on this day in history. 1960, David Miscavige. I don't know if he's born in 1960 or not, but if he is, I'm 2 years older than him. Foundation for Breast Cancer. A lot of my other codes that I also have in videos, they all talked about cancer. So I knew sooner or later they were going to try to write a script for me to get lung cancer. Here you have 1955, Jimmy Someone and Rock and sax player. This is a code for Jonah matranga. He also put rock in one of the codes that I just recently did. The first one I did on Jonah matranga, you know, having something to do with me having a lung disease. Timmy is short for targeted individual or military, and they are playing games with my mind. Here we have Wakefield. I don't know if they thought I would wake up in the field or not. Excuse me. But that's Wakefield lung cancer and electronic. Here we have Jennifer Lopez. As I said, these are scripts they're writing But by me coming down with lung cancer, I did find Dr. Jennifer Daniels. And behind her, I found something even better and greater. But I won't talk about it right now. Here we have David again. And there's me, I am Jenkins. This is one that really got to me. It says, I want you to see this one. See? BitinaForget.com about Bitina. Now, this is one where I say that Jonah tried to get out of it now because I found too much. So now Jonah wants to get out, but there's no getting out, and the codes will prove that he cannot get out. Once you are in, you are in. And there's David's name again. And it says there, and that is obviously, there are people in their artwork. Jenkins said, yeah, this is the people and the artwork. Here we have social deprivation and smoking into account using lung cancer. And also did a video where I put in David and me. I think I put him in as a human. Yes, I am his human subject. And the first thing came up, the first code came up. Let me know that he was a smoker. I quit smoking and haven't smoked since. But since I was smoking, people say, oh, you got that because you were smoking. That's a program they gave to us because they knew that they would be able to kill us during their depopulation and deprivation. But social depopulation, they knew that they can kill a lot of us off who smoked by giving us so many programs every day, all day long for many years. If you smoke, you will die from lung cancer. But there are babies who do not smoke and no one around them smoke, and they also have died from lung cancer, and they have filled us with a program for that too. They know they can tell us anything. Here, I put in Jonah Montenegro and David Miscavige, as I said, because Jonah was trying to get out of it, but it still says lung cancer and dead. Our forethought, David was, see, with a time interval between, with malice. Our forethought, David Miscavige, had Annie, and who knows, ... Now Annie will probably come up as one of the doctors that was in on this script that David Miscavige and Jonah Montenegro wrote. So it takes us out. Believe David Miscavige was fully in control of Scientology alphabet soup. And to me, this is Scientology. Scientology is the study of science. Science means to know. They know how to write these codes. And this, to me, is a form of alphabet soup. Here, it has cancer, Jenkins, and lung. Here they call me a mice. Say mice atop. There are other codes too that say mice atop that has David name in it and also has Jonah name in it. And here, thus remain railway race operation character Ned Low Lake David followed night. See, that's some goddamn Scientology alphabet soup. I may do one more and then stop. As he is David, and there's Jonah. See, Jonah tried to get out of it, but he can't. And as I go along, the codes will show that he cannot get out of it. Here it is, Betina's side card, preteen, and all this alphabet, Scientology alphabet soup. Montenegro, Matranga, Jenkins, and Jonah. Miscavige, bitina, matranga, and Jonah, because he can't get out. And these names, they have a lot to do with other people who have something to do with it. Not that they know they have something to do with it, but you have to think about it like in Gamer, when the man had the smart dust, and then he says that he can make people do what they want them to do, and he can. He can put them under mind control and have them do what he wants them to do. And here's Miss Cabbage and David, here's Matranga, and there's me. I'll do one more. Now see, this should have been before the others. This is what Jonah tried to get out. See? Jonah Montenegro, bitina, Jenkins. Oh no, this was about the airwaves. And the airwaves didn't come up. But he still tried to get out of it. Because another codes, you will see the words airwaves more than once. But now he tries to get out, but he cannot. So him and the airwaves, those codes were not there, but they come up in another type of code. Here, he tries to get out again, dealing with urine therapy, as though there are no codes, but there are many. Oh, I put something in, and obituary of my dad came up, and normally when I put my name in, see, obituary, see, I put this word in. It was dealing with a code. I wanted to see what it meant. I put this word in, Spurlock with bitina Jenkins, and obituary for Donald Jenkins. It came up, and saying that from a previous marriage, that's my baby sister, and that's me. And so I went, opened the page, and that's what it was. So I just thought to keep that for me. And normally this, she comes up. bitina Jenkins Bate, I think she has something to do with writing the codes too. She also is a book writer. But as I say, normally when I put my name in, this name comes up, and this is normally how they spell my name. But November 16th is the day the man on the trolley hit me with a handheld microwave weapon. That is the day that I told everyone what the man did to me when I got off the trolley. I was just really, really tired. And that was the day they began to bring about the morgellons, to activate the morgellons. They used that man to use the handheld weapon to activate it. And this was also Jenkins' birthday, and he died on his birthday. And when the next day my children came to tell me that he was dead, and I just knew I would die on my birthday. And so my birthday is in a couple of weeks or a couple of days. So David Miscavige, bitina Jenkins, and urine therapy. I'm going to stop here, and this is where I will begin again. But see, David Miscavige and bitina Jenkins is taken out of there. But here, urine therapy, there's David's name. Although they want to say David Letterman, because he is the Letterman. He is the man who has the Scientology alphabets to write all of this. This was dealing with me and my urine therapy, because I did begin urine therapy, and something woke me in the middle of the night and fat, they were going to try to mess with my urine. So here's David here and urine therapy, but that's something else I'll get into. I'm going to cut this short. It's past 20 minutes. And sweet talker like Eva hopes.